Imagine a world where your car runs on steam, looks like a wooden carriage, and takes hours just to get moving. Now fast forward to a sleek, silent machine that drives itself, updates its software overnight, and gets better with time. That's a Tesla. But how did we get from those primitive, smoking beasts to the AI-powered electric cars of today? This isn't just the story of cars. It's the story of human ambition, engineering breakthroughs, and how every invention along the way brought us closer to the vehicles we now take for granted. Welcome to the remarkable journey of automotive inventions from steam engines to Tesla cars. Unlike the steam engine, this vehicle was smaller, more efficient, and closer to the modern car. His wife, Benz, made the world's first long-distance car trip, proving its real-world use and winning the public's curiosity. Powered by steam, his massive three-wheeled contraption could move at just 2.5 miles per hour. It wasn't fast, but it was revolutionary, the first recorded automobile in history. In 1908, Henry Ford launched the legendary Model T, making cars affordable for everyday people. Automatic transmissions made driving easier, power steering helped navigate with less effort, and cruise control appeared in the late 1950s to improve highway driving. Cars were no longer luxuries, they were essential tools of the modern world. Meanwhile, car radios, air conditioning, and sleeker body designs turned driving into a lifestyle. Growing concerns over pollution led to the birth of the Environmental Protection Agency (EPA) in 1970, followed by the widespread adoption of catalytic converters and stricter emission standards. But it was his use of the assembly line in 1913 that truly transformed the industry. The industry was no longer just about hardware, software was entering the picture. Production time dropped dramatically, and prices fell, bringing automobiles into the lives of millions. Onboard microprocessors enabled better control of fuel and ignition systems, improving both performance and efficiency. That's when Tesla Motors, a little-known startup at the time, launched the Model S, a fully electric luxury sedan that didn't just compete with gasoline cars, but outperformed them. It was fast, smart, and fully electric. The Toyota Prius, launched in 1997, introduced the world to hybrid technology, a bridge between gas and electric power that would shape the future. Fuel injection systems replaced carburetors. Anti-lock braking systems (ABS) were introduced to prevent skidding, and electronic dashboards began appearing in higher-end vehicles. The dawn of movement. The story begins in 1769, when French inventor Nicolas Joseph Cugnot built the first self-propelled vehicle. Then came the pivotal year 1886. German engineer Karl Benz introduced the Benz patent Motorwagen, the first gasoline-powered car. Startups like Rivian, Lucid Motors, and NIO joined the race too. The electric future had arrived, and Tesla had led the way. Advances in AI, LiDAR, machine learning, and 5G connectivity are rapidly making self-driving cars a reality. Gasoline and the age of mass production. The early 1900s saw one of the most important milestones in automotive history, the introduction of mass production. During this period, inventions came fast. Electric starters replaced the risky hand crank, pneumatic tires improved ride quality, and speedometers, headlights, and windshield wipers became standard. Safety, comfort, and speed. From the 1920s through the 1970s, automotive inventions focused heavily on performance, safety, and comfort. Safety also took center stage. Laminated safety glass reduced injuries from shattered windshields, seat belts became widely adopted, and airbags started appearing by the late 1970s. The idea of owning a car might soon be replaced by on-demand autonomous fleets, reshaping transportation forever. But progress also brought problems. Every invention, from the seat belt to the software update, represents a leap in our desire to go faster, safer, cleaner, and smarter. The rise of electronics and efficiency. There's a lot more to explore, and we're just getting started. By the 1980s, cars were becoming smarter. The 1990s took it even further. Airbags became standard, global positioning systems GPS made their way into cars, and keyless entry became more common. Perhaps most importantly, the concept of cleaner energy started to gain traction. Tesla and the electric disruption in 2012, everything changed. What made Tesla revolutionary wasn't just the absence of a gas tank, it was the presence of a brain. Teslas came with over-the-air updates, like smartphones, touchscreen controls that replaced dozens of physical buttons, autopilot, a self-driving system that learns and improves, instant torque, delivering jaw-dropping acceleration, minimalist interiors controlled almost entirely by software. Tesla transformed the car into a tech product. It wasn't just a vehicle, it was a connected, evolving machine, and it sparked a race. Legacy automakers like Ford, GM, Mercedes, and BMW began rapidly investing in electric vehicles. The future of automotive inventions, so where are we headed next? The car of the future won't just be electric, it will be autonomous, connected, and possibly shared. We're already seeing features like driverless taxis being tested in major cities, car-to-car communication to prevent accidents, augmented reality, windshields, and vehicles that can park, charge, and even diagnose themselves. Meanwhile, Tesla continues to push boundaries with full self-driving FSD software, and other companies are following suit. A century of motion. From a steam-powered tricycle in 1769 to an AI-driven Tesla that updates itself from the cloud, the automotive journey, one of the most remarkable in human history. And the story ain't over. In fact, it's just entering its most exciting chapter yet. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the history of automotive inventions, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.